my name is Margie, and you're in Marjorie's kitchen, in my kitchen today, and we're going to make royal icing. This icing is made with the wilton meringue powder, so I wanted to show you that it's really such an easy way to do it, and this type of icing will dry hard, and you can make all sorts of things. This is perfect for making roses for wedding cakes. You can make them in advance, or you can make this icing for gingerbread houses. And you can also put it on with a little lemon extract in it. I am using peppermint extract because the candies I'm making, the little rosebuds I'm going to make with this, I want them to taste like peppermint. But actually the traditional flavoring is lemon. And you can use them on gingerbread cookies in Christmas time or your gingerbread houses. And it's really very nice. So I'll be back to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how really easy it is to make royal icing using wilton meringue powder. It just looks like that. And you want to use 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to put it down on the bottom of my bowl. This is 6 tablespoons of water. This is just warm water. Then I'm going to beat this on low for just to get it mixed in. This is 4 cups or 1 pound of powdered sugar. I just measured out the cups and then I sifted it. I don't ever push the little lumps through, just get rid of those. And then at the end I'm going to add a little bit of peppermint extract. You can use any extract you want, but just be aware that if you use an extract with a color, then you're not going to have perfectly white icing. Okay, so I'm going to add this powdered sugar now. I'll leave this out because you'll forget to put it in if you don't, or I always do. Okay, so just bring this over a little bit, and you're going to beat it for about 6 minutes. I'm going to scrape just a little bit on the bottom just to see what's going on. You'll scrape a couple of times while you're doing this. Okay, so we'll start it up again. What we'll do is we'll go slow until we get it all in. Okay, so it's all in. I'll stop it for a moment and give it another scrape. See how it looks? It's very easy. You can get the wilton meringue powder at places that are like craft stores. Any place that sells cake decorating supplies would pretty much have that on their shelf. If I make this today, I'm making it today. Tomorrow, if I'm going to use it, I can actually rebeat it. That works very well. Now, I've used this spatula. You really should try to rinse off your spatulas because if the sugar starts to get hard and you add it back in to scrape the bowl again and you get little harder sugar crystals in your icing, then it will be harder to run the icing through your little tips when you make your roses and stuff. Now I'm going to let this beat for 5 or 6 minutes and you'll see how it looks. Now this is done, but what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of peppermint extract, so I didn't forget. Now always try to add it to, measure it out in a little spoon because if you pour it over your container, you're only going to quite likely put too much in. Okay, you just want a hint of mint. That was a 1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I think I'll scrape it down a little bit. See how nice that is? And you can rebeat it again tomorrow if you, or like if you're making gingerbread houses or something, you can always rebeat. It works really, really well. It comes right back nice and smooth and fluffy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a container so I can store it and it will stay airtight. So I have a nice container here that's going to have a screw-on lid, and we'll put it in here. Try not to scrape your bowl when you're taking this out, because there might be some sugar crystals on the, if you scrape down the bowl a couple of times while it's not while it's beating, but stop the mixer, scrape down the bowl, you won't have too much sugar against the edge of the bowl. But if you feel like you're scraping against sugar crystals, try not to get them into your icing. So you can leave the bowl with a little bit of icing in there, don't worry. It's better than having little sugar lumps in your icing in your tube when you're trying to pipe decoration. So go ahead, so it'll store. It won't really go bad because there's so much sugar, but like I said, you might want to rebeat it before you use it.